Hey, what's going on, guys? Gulliver here. So, for the obvious reason of I can't shut the fuck up, I needed to split the Warriors and the aerial videos in two. Uh, I kind of get with a lot of energy to do the video and start talking like can't stop. So, directly to the video without wasting anyone's time. I think that you know, like, a little bit of my style, a little bit of what I need and what I want as a bot. So I think we have a lot of decent options here. I would like to split apart the beginning of the video in the rush, regain SA, regain HP, and damage absorption bots. So for this matters, there's these, these as well, obviously. These. There's only missing Seize Lamp. So we'll talk about Seize Lamp first and go for the another page of the video. It's decent. It gives 40% damage boost for the targets, but and it's like a lot of damage to walls. But you have a similar stuff, and like damage to walls not that relevant anymore. Like just damage, not a guaranteed wall popping like drill horn. You have a better option in the form of off-road. So I honestly believe that if you like Seize Lap, you can just play off-road and do the same amount of damage as it is. It gives you the same damage boosts. It costs less. The glass that you leave, you can like coordinate exactly where the glass go through the movementation of the animation. Yeah, I honestly believe that just for the cost effect, just for the cost factor, I guess it's like more worth it to invest in off road and Seize Lap. I definitely see more Seize Lap. I definitely see more off road than Seize Lap. 3+3 would be nice if you want to patch it up, but not really sure if it's necessary. Like, just leave different options, like with slight differences. I think it's fine. Blurjadon, one of the best ones. He has a unique G1 core that's consistently trying to taunt defenses to like distract stuff and make her opponent like get messed up. So I think that's kind of unique. That's nice. It has the standard HP boost with the damage absorption, but it disables targets along the way. That's really good. As you saw in the stun electric stuff, stun and EMP like basically the same thing in this game. So it rushes through stuff and the EMPs then. That's really good. I think I like this a lot. One of the guys that I like almost in the same proportion is Breakdown Prime. They kind of do similar stuff. They go with the health boost, the same amount of damage absorption as well. But they rush into combat. I think that Breakdown Prime has a damage on the final spot. Let me guess here. Yeah, that Blue doesn't have. And it slows down by 66%, with like the ice freezing effects visual, which is nice. But Breakdown Prime doesn't attract defenses. I think that makes sense because like you're going to freeze stuff, so you want them to slow down so they don't do damage to the other stuff. You don't necessarily need to attract this to you. If that makes sense, I guess. But it's 4+2. That's the thing that like we don't like on warriors. We have like the standard 3+2. It's like good. We have the 4+1, which I'm going to talk about in a moment, and the 3+1, which is the obscene one. But just because of that, I feel that and because he doesn't have a G1 core, which is basically the opposite of the Breakdown Prime, which is just for taunting, doesn't give any energy boost, doesn't give any more damage, just for taunting defenses. I think that this explains a lot why Bludgeon is more used than Breakdown Prime, because it Bludgeon like attracts defenses like on big distances, and in low distances they are stunned, so it's like more efficient and you have less cost. So I think Breakdown Primes, but it's basically outclassed by Bludgeon in this matter. Bone Crusher. Yeah, Bone Crusher. It's the standard 3+2 that is able to go for fire. Nice. I think that this is the part where like it's just for the visual differences on the different bots. He and Rampage are basically the same, but one is a piece of the green and purple details combiner, and the other one's in this one is for the fire theme combiner, Predaking. Fine, pick which like the one that you choose more. Maybe the one with the with the bigger health, or the one that has a better visual effect, or the one that's like the combiner that you like more. So, no big difference there. Drillhorn, which is the wall destroyer, that has an amazing win ratio on Platinum League. It's Platinum Cybertron League or Unicron. I think it's Platinum above. I don't know how to use this bot, to be honest. I won't lie to you. I won't like, oh yes, I use on high strategy attacks, and I'm like that big brain boy. Like, no, I not even use this bot. I place Gabu there, Baru there, Baro. I don't know how to pronounce these because Baru is the other one. I think that's Baro. I don't know. Just like to test around. I played twice since I saw that list with the win ratio stuff. Not even know how can I abuse this. Don't have any decent strategy. It's there. If you there's people that use it. If you want it and like try strategies with it, go for it. Have some fun. Don't even bother. It's very decent. You have to skip this one. Off-road, same thing on the C-clamp. This one is something that I wanted to talk a lot. You have a possibility of using a warrior that allows you to have 100% health and damage absorption. Repeating, 100% health and damage absorption. Without any equips, without any combat, without any core, just for the activation of the SA, and it's a 4+1. So this opens the merge of like you placing like my Kronos on the boy, or where's the other Prime Core, Alpha Trion, that good generic stuff that you kind of need on every single war team, and like a good companion bot. Like I don't know, something like Groundhog, Grow, uh, Ravage. I don't know, like Luge Fast. Like there's a lot of chances and a lot of possibilities with this bot that are like amazing. But I don't have the SA11. But you have to have the SA11. So if you want to invest in a bot, but you already have Headstrong, you already have his SA11, you have already maxing out. Uh, Go for this one. This is definitely a decent option. It's 100% health and damage absorption. How could a warrior in this game go wrong with these? It's open march for a lot of creativity, I guess. It's very good. And now it's the king. Headstrong. Best word in the game. Likely the best button in the game. Um, don't know how to say. I understand that the SA11 is 40% speed reduction instead of 20. I not even noticed the speed reduction until I read the thing completely when like they are some months ago. But it has everything you want. Low cost, taunts defenses, 80% health and damage absorption, acid. I don't know what can I say. I think you know. Best word in the game by far. Very very strong. I use this strategy of double crosser my Chronos to like activate the SA and you can have 15 lasers on my face. I don't care for more than 10 seconds if you don't have the FFD. I receive no damage after all because double crosser plus his SA activated is equal to exactly 100% damage absorption. That's the thing that I always talk to you. That's why I have the 3-star Baru on the Scrapper one. So yeah, that's basically why. That's basically how I play this bot. I think that this strategy is amazing. I was with my Chronos on Flatline, but like Flatline was like, okay, he's not like versatile. I can't abuse my Chronos with Flatline because it's always on the back. If there's like a warrior that I want like to heal and he doesn't have the health regeneration like Rodman's Chronos or Coolagoon, I can't heal him. With my Chronos on Headstrong, I can, and it protects it, it attracts defenses, it has double crosser to shoot it for a little amount of seconds. It's perfect. Slow down defenses as well. I can't. Just go. Just go. And now for the non energy regen, energy HP and damage absorption, I guess. I'm going for H1 here. Just a moment. There's another one there. There's a lot of ones here. Okay. So, weird enough, this is treated as a. Where's the thing? Oh, sorry. I confused with other bot. I confused with Flamor. I was saying that it's treated as a scouter and you can place hit burn on it, but I confused with Flamor, sorry. This one is good. I think that like it's one of the bots that has potential, has the fire damage on. I use Ramjet with Deluge. I activate Ramjet and the middle of the way until it touches the defenses. You activate the illusion, it hacks a huge amount of defenses, and like I think it's kind of useless for you to use Deluge with a word that recovers HP because you want to hack stuff, and when you want to hack stuff, you want to like apply damage. You don't need the damage absorption, so it's kind of like a useless thing. So since Ramjet's a bot that does damage, I think that's really really good. So I use on that. It worked for a while, but I have better use for Deluge. Like, but when I have some fun, I just play with these. It's like a decent bot, but like not the most competitive one. It's like fine at maximum. Nightbird, old school, decoy, stunner. It has a decent win ratio in the game. I honestly feel that in some games, the player sometimes is able to make more difference than the stuff he's using. I honestly have a feeling that the huge amount of win ratios that Nightbird has is because the players that have it at the 5 stars. The guys are like old school. They played well. They have a lot of experience in the game, so they stick around for a while, so they know what they're doing. If you have like same if I had the maxed out Nightbird with a 4 star like level 60, I guess I don't think it's that good. It's not my thing. I'm not sure. I always feel like it depends so much of the base of the guy. Like, okay, you neutralize one defense, fine. There's another 15 defense. There's 4 lasers in the game. It's likely the decoy likely has a chance of being destroyed within 5 seconds after being deployed by any other of the defenses. So like, I honestly don't know how Nightbird has such a high win ratio in the game. To be absolutely sure, to be absolutely honest, I not even know if they play to neutralize defenses, if they play for neutralizing like, I don't know, spider mines, outpost bots. I have no idea. But like, it's there. It's an option. It's good, I guess. People know what they're doing with these. But like, if you have like one account for like right now, and like I want some kind of good defense to me, something that like attracts defenses and like occupy part of the team and like do damage in the process and allow me to help me to allow do damage in the process. Go for Blot. To me, it's 150% better Blot, no doubt. Other boy here, Iron Bison. This is a cool guy. This is a cool one. It has decent damage when it touches the thing. But like, it's not that impactful anymore. Slowdowns are like, I think that it's not like a 95 slowdown or a absolute stun slowdown. It's kind of like okay, like it's not like Gaia Hawk when you have the same amount of slowdown, but you destroy the thing. With Iron Bison, you make a decent damage and you slow the thing, but don't kill the thing. It's different, you know? This is like I'm trying to avoid my death, but he's so close that's like unavoidable. You're going to die as well. You won't be able to dodge it for longer. Like, it's just for fun setups. I actually regret upgrading this one. I not even use this anymore. Just have for the fun of it. Not even a little impactful. This is one of the other ones that I regretted a lot. I have like an initial thought on a aka Perfect Team, which was like, ah, I have such a great idea. I have Tantrum, and I'm going to place Tantrum in the middle of the map, and I'm going to make Exhaust to defend Tantrum, and the Exhaust will have Micronus to heal Tantrum. Then I'm going to have Tarantulas that heals both. Wyas gets healing by his own G1 core, and exhausts Micronus. Then there's a lot of damage in the area. There's a lot of reflect damage. Then I'm going to Spinister everything that's like on the rest of the HQ of the base. In theory, it's like, oh, spicy boy, right? But on practice was catastrophic. I was like, okay, I'm trying, but realistically, like, it's just for fun. It's just for like weird stuff. Like, I might be good on raids when you have like these combined with, I don't know, these combined with Cutthroat to like reflect the damage as well. Not even like have to be honest, this kind of sucks. Let's be real, this kind of sucks. I just regret of having upgraded this one. Dinobot. Oh, that's bring back some good old memories. It's very good, very decent. I have watched some old videos of people crapping about his AI that like makes him like weird behave when he goes with the SA, but I think they have corrected it. It's like not better than Soundwave or GNU, but is an alternative, and just by definition, you have the class differences, so you can play stuff like these or these in the guy, so that he has more survivability, and by definition has 22 health damage, 22k health damage. Oh, 22 exactly. So it's like good. You also can play stuff like these on him if you think it's necessary. So like, it's just a different way to have the minions around doing different stuff. But it's not the best. It's just like okay-ish if I want to be really honest. I don't want to like talk trash about if I have absolutely no idea that's like absolutely pathetic and unviable for any kind of strategy. Like I have some convictions on that on other bots. But like might be used in some strategies. If you use like spam minion stuff, or if like a team with the like turrets, lockdown, GNU, Soundwave, Block, Nightbird, Dinobot, all the minions, decoys, holograms, everything around and spam everything. This might be nice. This might be cool. You have like a fun day, I guess. Like, it's not terrible. Barricade, the new setup of the G1 core and Dark Star Saber. It's really nice. It's one of the better combos, I guess, in the game. People are saying that in the patch that fixed lockdowns, infinite turrets, while his was on defense, they also patched the decoy of dropping multiple times, not once per match. And I was like, really? I tested it multiple times. I was using it on half shell, I guess, and I didn't saw it anytime. I don't know if it was just double dropping on barricade somehow. I'm not sure why or how it was happening, but like same that's fixed. It's the only way that you increase barricades DPS. So I think it's decent. It's very good, very good. Because this setup specifically, Barricade is like the second best warrior that doesn't rush and recover HP and damage absorption, basically. Because the best one's obviously Kulagon. For 20 seconds, it's a huge amount of time. It's double of Armada Max. It's 1/4 bigger than Black Arachnia and Reaper Snapper, I guess. They are 50 seconds. You can place Double Crosser or Fangtron. I would use Fangtron on him. You can go Rejuve, you can go Micronus, you can go Vitality to increase the health pool. You can go a lot of stuff that, like, obviously Amalgam is the best one. Maybe even Alchemist Prime, to be honest. But Amalgam is the best one, like, by far. But there's a lot of decent stuff that have, like, alternatives to the Amalgamas on him. That's really good. I guess. Honestly, I believe that the graphics on the Sunstreak video on the top bots of the game, like, it's not, I'm not doubting the information that's there, but you can, like, read blindly, because it includes wins and losses through offense and defense on the things. So, like, yeah, it's good on defense, so let's boost it on defense. So if the guy uses on you the defense and the offense, it's a win and the loss at the same time. So how it's computed in that? It's just being the bots that using offense that are there, offense and defense, they count as a win for the offense and a loss for the defense. So, like, it kind of bugs out the numbers of stuff. Obviously you have the numbers of usages, but again, they don't differentiate between defense and offense. So it has a kind of low win loss ratio in comparison to other bots. Not one of the green ones that it has marked. I think it's like more than 55 win ratio up to 60. And from 65 up, it's marked with red or purple, if I remember correctly. So, like, I honestly believe that the graphics, like, can be like masking other stuff and, like, don't telling the absolute truth of the thing because of that. I think that Kulagoon's better than that graphic makes look like it is. That's the thing I'm going to talk about. I was using before Blot's G1 core the equip the squad core of the warriors, because I thought it was really good because you have an alternative way. Where is it? It's 50 level as well. I don't remember the level of the thing. It's 70. So they both have this health restored and have protection. So it's like, yeah, having a little amount of rejuvenation is fine. But then the G1 Blot, G1 core is like obscene, so I have to take out that. Because I think that it's worth to have these squad cores on your team, like double up, like Kulagoon and Blot with the squad cores on both, because both have true advantages. Like, they don't have protection or health regen or health boost. They have protection and health boost. So, and you have other warriors. They always have the protection as well. They don't stack, but you don't lose anything, to be honest. I think it's worth it. So, like, I was using that, even that as well, and I thought it was good. back in the day. Uh, but with the G1 core of Blots, like you have to use other stuff on it. You have to use alternative things. You're aiming Amalgamous with this one, but because it's like hands down the best thing. This is one of the boss that ends up in that criteria of like before his batch, he didn't had a 5-star version, he didn't have an SA11, and he doesn't have yet a G1 core specifically. How a bot is that good without this three? And it was. So I think that says it all. I think that Killigan's better than it seems in that graphics and that data that we have received from Dale. So I don't know exactly how it got that win loss ratio so low, but I guarantee, man, just tested it. Like I played Quintus on it with it was this or it was the other just Fangtron? I think it was Fangtron, not Double Crosser. Yeah, it was Fangtron. Sentius, Sentius, no. I always confuse if Sentius or Quintus, the name. Quintus and Double Crosser. Quintus and Fangtron with Nemesis Prime. I solo all the time. I do all the time with these two. Mainly if the guy don't have FFDs in the base. You just go ham, destroy everything. The minions drop very, very high on the base, so they go like directly to the point where they do the damage. They don't die because it's a warrior, so it has a lot of health. And if they die, it's because they distracted a lot of the defense, so they distract the beam lasers, the MDSs, so it's like, okay, you got sacrificed for a good reason. And like, they pop a thing, another one drop, they pop a thing, another one drop. There is so much room for creativity with this bot. That like, you have a best scenario, which is Amalgamus, and I don't know, you can even like, Amalgamus recovers health, so you can like basically ignore Fangtron and Double Crosser. You can even put it like full damage, like Grow, Big Daddy, Slungfest, with Amalgamus and Killigoon. I don't know, and still is good. So like, you can honestly have some fun with this. It's really good. It's really good. I think you might. If you're like lacking of fun in the game, Killigoon is definitely one of the easiest ways for you to have some fun. Great damage with the SA. The speed boost is amazing. If you have alternative ways to speed boost, like Crankcase, Shockwave, a lot of this random stuff, using on him as well with the SA is going to be like crazy fast. It's going to be like ham on stuff. You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. I think that is the last one that I have to talk about. Are these ones here? I feel the Razor Claw is like on the same like standard 3+2 one. Not much stuff to talk about. Yeah. Good against walls as well, but like whatever. Rodimus Necronos is one of the good ones as well. I really like how they balanced it up this game. Like, you want to be able to have extra damage on every single defense and every single pixel of the map. Okay, you can activate a bot that you just have to target a thing and you're able to do that. But he's not going to be able to recover his own HP and have damage absorption. He's going to be like in the middle of the fight, and you're going to make this extra damage for this amount of points to be really worth it. But if you want like about the defense itself, like off road, you won't be able to have an insane amount of area to have the extra boost. It's just a little one with the ones that you target when the ones that you walk through are the ones that you're going to be able to make the extra damage. So like that's really good. Before I had the Motor Master using Rodimus and Necronos on raids, and I think it was good there. It has some decent win ratio as well. And now if the 5 star is like even bigger than before, I guess it has room for improvement because it doesn't people doesn't have it maxed out yet. I think it's a really good bot, and just by the fact that every single defense on the field is receiving 4 extra damage, like you can have decent approach like one area you attack with D2, another area you attack with like Armada Mags, Shockwave, another one you attack with like Black Arachneer, Spinister, or like you can do so much stuff. You can place like if you're like in PC playing with emulators and stuff to make your life a little bit easier. You can like attack through left, right, and center at the same time if you want. Because like with the PC, you have more pixels and frames and faster keyboard to work with, so it's more viable there. You have so room for improvement and fun with this kind of setup. I think that's like one of the better bots on the Warriors setup on the Warriors side. I think it's really good. And now for the weird ones. These again, wall stuff. I don't know how to interact decently with walls. I have said so many times. Drill horn's weird. Razor claw, I not even saw the difference. These as well. He has a G1 car. I'm not sure how good is the G1 car on it. But like, it's walls, guys. You can like, okay, ignore walls, path through, then whatever, you know. I don't see that being much relevant. Scylla, that's a really good one as well. It's a decent essay. Now it has the tooltip improved. It has more sense, like you target a thing, if you destroy it, you receive the extra damage. You receive the damage buff. Yeah, makes sense. Really good. I really like it on Spinister, because and Sentius, because when you destroy the first one with Spinister, you get the extra boost by his own essay, and if you have the extra boost busted by these as well, you have even more damage. So like, you increase your you fasten up your momentum, because like the best Spinster is like from the third to the fourth defense that you destroyed. That like after the fourth one, when like still have like 7-8 seconds of the activation of the skill, and you have a decent damage to do yet. So if you have like if you speed up and you have the extra damage, same that doesn't stack to the whole essay activated time, it's still good because it increases the gap and make you go for the higher multipliers of the damage a little bit quicker. And again, and with Sentience is good as well. I think I've talked of everyone except for Tantrum. Tantrum for me, I really liked for obvious reasons. But it's weird because it's clearly but notoriously a outdated bot. Like, I don't believe it should have damage absorption, but like same with damage absorption, man. Like 16 reflect damage and 15 reflect damage, boosting up to 60 in the SA11, I guess. No, not even that. Um, it says it random explosions. Um, I'm not sure, bro. Like, it's a good. It's not bad. It's like don't suck absolutely, but like, what can you do with these? To be honest, like if you go for the essay 3 times, something's weird. Because in the second activation, the bot just died, like all the time. I'm not even kidding. Like all the time, it dies. So like, do you use tantrum? It was like part of the history of the game. I adapted the combo of Nemesis Prime Tension with Kulug instead. Because, like, Kulug kills stuff, does damage. You can combo him with stuff. Like, you have a decent amount of Marge to, like, back it up and stuff and be creative. With Tension, kind of have to have the G1 core. And, like, I don't know exactly what you use as a combat. But, like, you can't do much. Like, if you don't send him to a very, very crucial point in the map where you're being attacked for all the sources and you're protecting with Nemesis Prime, but like you have to like make him to the crucial point in the map, Nemesis Prime to protect it, kill the FFDs. You have to do so much work for a strategy that doesn't really work that well anymore. I think that in some point we have these being like relevant and viable in the meta, but for today's game, like it's going to die before the third activation. The fourth one is a miracle. Like you gotta have the global for you, the noble for you by having the fourth activation of the Tantrum in a Air Force game. So yeah, that's much it, guys. I think that we saw every single warrior. Yeah, basically every single warrior. I think that some ratings here were kind of predictable because I think I already know my style and my preferences. But it's just to leave like some tips, tricks, stuff, setups that I use on some of the bots and some opinions. I think that there's a lot of bots that it needs like desperately needs improvements. But yeah, it's a very impactful class. It's the most notorious class in the game alongside with the Gunners, in my opinion. Headstrong, Kulligan being like hands down, and Blot like it's the Sent Trinity of the Warriors, like hands down. I think that's it. Peace, guys. God, we're out.